every semester I will fail, and every semester I will repeat subject, and the repeated subject also fail. I wish I want to quit my study. Look at them. They don't even have to study, and they even success in their life. I also want to become of them. Even they don't study at the university, even their parents proud having them. And my parents, even not proud about me and regret themselves having a son like me. Alright, I have decided.
Chok! Hey! What are you doing, man?
My life is miserable. I want to quit my study.
Ayah, don't be like this lah. You just don't have money. Don't have to quit. Sit down first. Sit down. Sit down. Hey. Chok, I know why are you doing this, but it doesn't have to be like this. I know the main reason you want to quit not because you fail every sem, right? It is because you have a money problem. That's the main reason, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because most teenagers nowadays don't pursue their study because they cannot afford the studies fees. I know that all of us come from a different family background, but you don't have to quit just because you cannot pay the studies fee. All of us can help you. Even you can search for a job to help you help yourself to make a money. And then I know that after you quit, after this you want to become either food panda or grab rider, right? Is this because the job opportunities in the gig economy are increasing?
Of course.
Well, I want to ask you, is it worth it? If you quit your study, whereby you can become a lawyer and make a lot of money and make your family proud of you, just to become a Grab or Food Panda rider, is it worth it? Think about it, Joe. And lastly, I saw that you were browsing those teenagers who are successful by becoming just a social media influencer. So, are you influenced by them?
Yes.
I can see that a lot of teenagers influenced by them and want to become a social media influencers just like them. But most of them failed to become like those who are successful become social media influencers. Most of them failed. That's why you chose. Just continue your study. Don't have to quit. Don't have to drop out from the university. You will regret it later. I am 100% sure. Because education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Alright? Woo! Hey, it's okay. It's okay. What's this? Hey, Joe. You want to quit your study?
Yes.
Wonderful. Why?
Wonderful.
I think it's better for you to quit your study because for me, it was worse, right?
Joe, don't get persuaded by that. Don't get persuaded by any words that coming out from this fellow's mouth. Okay? Because if you only graduate from high school and not university, then the scope of work opportunities that are available for you are very limited. Because most of job today require you to have at least a diploma certificate to work for them. Then where do you get the diploma certificate? At the university, right? But if you only graduate from high school, where do you get that? You don't get anything. Yeah. And secondly, if you do found a job if you do a by your luckiness, found a job, your earnings are very low, will be very low compared to the job that you will get if you continue your study and have a diploma certificate or degree certificate. Your earnings will be very low compared to those jobs. Therefore, don't get persuaded by the words coming out from him. Okay? Confused.
There's two reasons why I'm saying that. Because first of all, the advantages if you quit your study and find your job is you can decrease the student loan debt. As we know, the standard of living of the people in our country measure varies according to our family itself. So the second one is you have the ability to change your career quickly. As we know, many young people nowadays succeed, although they did not finish their study, and they become successful people with their own job. For example, like the Insta-famous and the other. So, I think what I'm to say here is you have the ability to change your job by yourself. And I think if you quit your study now, you will be the successful people in the future. So, I'll give my advice, but it's up to you.
Just believe me, just trust me. Don't get persuaded by any word coming from him, okay? Don't get quite confused. Okay? Well, of course, there's some gifted people who are not continuing their studies but still have a brighter future than those who are. Like Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, all of them didn't even finish their studies, but they are still successful on their life. But the statement, people who don't continue their education can also succeed, is ridiculous. Because those who have an education are not the same to those who don't have. Allah even has said in Surah Zumar verse 9, are those who know equal to those who do not know? Yeah, think about it, Joe.
But Asfar, you are different. You have money. I came from a poor family. But you, look at the father. Prime Minister in this country. You are not wrong about that. Boy, look at this. He also have money. Everyone has no money, but except me.
Tell you are not wrong.
What is this?
All this itu financial problem again,
Yes.
and suddenly you want to drop out from university.
Yes.
We're facing this problem all day, Acu. When do you want to start to work? All of us, we're not born rich. We search for money. There are many ways, Acu, how we as students want to find money. It's just you that do not know. Okay, Acu, follow me. Straight up. Actually, Joe, there is many ways how students earn their money. The first way is by being a part-time rider. By being the part-time rider, Joe, you can earn at least 50 ringgit above 50 ringgit lah, okay. And by a month, you can earn 5,000. I think that is enough lah for student. That's just the first way, not the second way. But second way, you can be a dropship. Do dropship. The supplier will give you the product, and also after that you just sell the product and you gain money. Then the other way, you can sell top up, and also not just being part-time rider. You can be a part-time job like at kedai mamak, at a restaurant, and others lah.
But the profit is so low.
Oh, you want more?
Yes.
As a student, we can ask for zakat. We can apply to JBA, Giat Mara, PTPTN. Why can you do that? As student, I apply for GPA, and Alhamdulillah, the money is affordable and I can go further with my study lah. Like that. So, Chok, you still want to quit your study?
No, now I realize. So now let's go study.
Haha, let's go eat first.